the Cambridgeshire Cats and the Hertfordshire Cheetahs here in week 15 of the 2025 season. The teams are just out doing their coin toss. We can see there. Sorry, so the captains are out. There will be a minute silence observed shortly after this for the loss of life of Alan Dobson, a BAFRA member, recently lost his life. So yeah, just to let you guys know about that, we will be observing that on the stream as well. So you can see here the Cats will be going left to right, and they will receive the opening kickoff, which means by process of elimination that the Cheetahs will be getting the ball in the opening of the second half. This game has got really high stakes. I will go into that. I'm just gonna. I don't want to talk over the minute silence, obviously. So the referees are just going out there to observe that. You can see both teams on both sidelines there. If I zoom out, lined up, and we'll hear the whistle, and I'll stay quiet for that shortly. Immaculately observed, as you'd expect. The minute silence there, and the team's now coming out for the opening kickoff of the game. This is an exciting game. So the first game, we actually live streamed the first game down in Hertfordshire. The game ended 10-8 to the Cheetahs. Now both of these teams are languishing at the bottom of the Premier South. This game is really important in the fight to stay off the bottom. So the bottom team in the Premier South this year, for the first time, will actually play in a relegation / promotion playoff with the team that wins the playoffs in Division 1 below. So it's not a foregone thing that either of these teams, regardless of the outcome of this game or their seasons, will be playing Div 1 football next year. But this is a crucial game in that. So the Cheetahs have won one game all year, and that is their game against the Cats. They only have got a 2-point win margin. So should the Cats win today by 2 points or more, by 3 points or more, they'll have the edge on the Cheetahs. But the Cheetahs have one more game, which is against the Rushmore Knights next week. So yeah, the Cheetahs effectively have got 3 opportunities to win a game. If they win any of their next three games, then they will stay up. And it will be the Cats that play in that relegation game. Anyway, opening kickoff. You can see they're fielded. I didn't quite get the number, but he slipped. So I was just going to say that. They threw a flag for that. I think that's a little bit unfair. Maybe it will get waved off. But so I was going to say that there was quite a lot of rain, certainly last night and today while setting up here. The ground is firm, but the surface is extremely slippery. There's a lot of water caught in this grass. The grass is nice and short. The pitch is fairly flat, which is good. It's 100 yards field, which is a bit of a luxury, should I say? Yeah. So seeing the player slip there and then the other player continue into him isn't a surprise. They do tack on, I believe, 15 yards. I'm not quite sure, but it's still 1st and 10 for the Cats here. Just a little bit of time to get that set up. The ball looks like it's hard to tell from the angle I am, and I'll be saying that a lot today, around the 32-yard line. And I can't see the number of the QB, so I'll try and have a look for him in a second. But he takes the snap, looks to his right, doesn't like what he sees, is immediately under pressure, and he is sacked by big number 94 for the Cheetahs. A hell of a first down play for the Cheetahs. Is it 94? Because I haven't got a 94. It is number 94. I don't have his name on my sheet. I'll get that at half time. Someone can tell me in the chat, then that's great. But yeah, great opening play there. Big loss, almost 10 yards, I would say, just judging by where that second stick is there, or that down marker. So yes, around second and 20. So I want to say it's a pitch. It's not a field, it's a pitch. It's not a pitch, it's a field. I'll call it a pitch. I'm English. Pass out to the flats here. And number 3, the receiver there, Aaron Wheatley, with the reception, probably about a 5-yard gain on that play, but brings up third down already in this series, third and about 15. And do let us know where you're watching from. I understand that there's that we may have some people watching from overseas today. So do let us know where you're watching from. Even if it's in the UK, I don't mind. I imagine given the weather, there's a lot of people watching from home. And another sack, the ball's on the deck! And it is recovered by the Cats. Fantastic defensive series here from the Cheetahs. The D-line there, I think it was the D-line on both of them, responsible for two sacks or tackles for losses. That's like fourth down and it's about 25, fourth and 25 roughly. Fantastic opening defensive series here. Number 27 for the Cheetahs back to return this, Toby Abana. You can see him here. It's not too windy here today. There's a little bit of a light breeze. There is a flag there. I believe that's probably a delay of game. We'll just wait and see. It could be a substitution infraction. So it is a penalty on the Cheetahs. Takes the ball back even further. I think it's about 20, maybe 28 to 30 yards. Really high snap over the back. That's a safety, and a perfect start, if you like, for this Cheetahs defense. Woeful start here for the Cats offense, but the Cheetahs here get on the board first without their offense even having to come out. Oh, someone asking if I can speak louder or turn the mic up. I can actually turn the mic up. Give me a sec. Right, so I should be a little bit louder now. Hopefully that's okay. Let me know. What's going on with this guy being a smart ass? Anyway, yeah, whatever. I called it a pitch. It's a pitch. So we've now got a team kicking off. So this is one of those rare occasions in American football where the team that scored gets the ball. So the Cheetahs scored the 2 points there, but they actually get the ball kicked to them. And back to return is number 11, quite a danger player for the Cheetahs, Bolo Coca. We saw really good play from him against the Aztecs when we did their game recently. And Abana, the other returner. So and ball gets back to that far line. Abana there picks it up. Great running from him, and gets the ball into Cats territory. And we see the offense led by quarterback Jack Vitry. And very distinctive bright yellow boots of his. makes him easy to keep an eye on. So here we go. We've got standard the formation for the Cheetahs here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and 1 man in the backfield. Let me zoom out slightly, get a better angle. High snap there, and met at the line of scrimmage there. I think 97 is the man in on that tackle. The player is down after that tackle. It looks to be fairly in a fair amount of pain. Although he has sat up now. It's a Cheetahs player. So it certainly wasn't, well, I don't think it was 97 for the Cheetahs because, sorry, for the Cats. I'm going to keep getting these feline names wrong all game, I think. They're too similar. Maybe I should just say red and yellow. But, yeah, for the Cats, because there's not a 97 on the roster. So I'll try and get his number. It's a player just down, just getting treatment. I will give you a number once I can see it. It was the ball carrier on the previous play for the Cheetahs. And there he's just being helped up. I think so. I think it's Carl Quay, number 23. Just see him being walked off there. I think he's okay. I think we're going to see him again. And it's now 2nd down, and there was a loss on that previous play, so it's like 2nd and 11. Ball is on the Cats' 40-yard line. Man going in motion there. Victory takes it, fires out to the left. And that's the first reception there from Oliver Waterworth, number 15. He tends to be a target man in these shorter routes. So anything under 10 yards, and I only know this because I've watched the Cheetahs live stream them a few times this year. He tends to be like a go-to guy for those shorter routes. But the Cheetahs have got a very good receiver core, and that brings up 3rd down and 5. Victory under pressure immediately. He's trying to get away from it. He doesn't. He gets sacked by number 65 there, who's very excited about that. That's Ross Tolliday. Sorry, Ross. And big loss of yardage there. Brings up 4th and 13. And we now see the Cheetahs punt team out. So I suppose, well, not quite even, but from a defensive perspective, I suppose even is that there was 2 3 and outs, but then there was the safety, which is what's put the Cheetahs in lead. But very close so far. The only real advantage that the Cheetahs have, obviously apart from the 2 points, is that they've got the better field position at present. So ball snap there, very high, bobbles it, gets it away, and returner lets it bounce, and it goes for a touchback. So we should start, I believe we restart at the 20. There's this 20 or 25 rule this year, and I still haven't got my head around it quite yet. But decent punt there. I believe it was number 19, wasn't it? That was the punter, Declan Gleghorn for the Cheetahs. So 1st and 10, they do take over on the 20-yard line. The Cats after that touchback. Ball thrown out to the flats there. And really good lateral movement here from the from the Cheetahs defence. It actually went for a loss of 2 yards, that play. So just fantastic coverage there from the defensive team. I think it's Angeles, the quarterback, number 6, Jay Angeles. I know that they changed their quarterbacks. Oh, and that's definitely offside there. So that'll be 5 yards and repeat second down. Just wait for the referee to confirm. Yeah, offsides on the defense. 5 yards, repeat second down. So that'll be second down and around 8. Ball snap, QB looks to his left, fires the ball out to the flats. A little bit more space this time to this side. And I think it's number 13 was the receiver. I'm just trying to track him there. Yeah, 13, the receiver on that play. And that's Ben Bingham. Just shy of a first down there, Ben. It's 3rd and 1. Ball is on the 29-yard line. Andrews takes the ball, looks to his right, fires up over into double coverage. One high, one low, and it is completed for a first down. Number 4, the intended receiver, Liam Allen, goes by LA. Great play from Liam there. Like he's not the tallest of receivers, but got up there, and fought for that ball and got the first down. So 1st and 10, ball's at the 33-yard line. Ball snapped. QB under pressure, bails out, still keeps his head up, fires the ball fairly deep, and it is caught for a first down by number 3, Aaron Wheatley. Fantastic play there, fantastic catch downfield in coverage, and the ball moves into Cheetahs territory for the first time. So Cat's starting to sort of gain a bit of momentum here and starting to pull some plays together, which is ideal. Exactly what we want to see. A nice competitive game. So yeah, 1st and 10, balls around the 42-yard line. Angeles joined by KJ in the backfield, number 19. Throws the ball into the flat to intended receiver Aaron Wheatley, guy that just caught that other ball, but it was just a bit high, just a bit over his head. A little bit of love there for Aaron. Got A Rond in the chat. And that brings up 2nd and 10. Andrews takes the ball, hands it off this time. Massive gap for the running back here. And fighting for yards there, KJ. Definitely picks up a few. And yeah, I would say that's bang on 3. So 3rd down and 7. I can give you a bit more of an accurate depiction of where the ball is. It is on the Cheetahs' 34-yard line. So I can see where the ref stood finally. Ball snap, QB looks to his left, fires, and there's complaints from the sideline here for roughing the passer. No laundry, no flags from the refs, but 97 there for the Cheetahs with Rory Gallagher with a hit on the QB that caused a little bit of concern from the Cats sideline, but the referees were happy with it. 4th down and 6. And they're going for it, which is what you love to see. So 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. 1 running back in the backfield with Angeles. Angeles takes the ball back, fires it fairly deep. And it's in and out of the hands of number 4, Ale, and it was actually number 4, his counterpart on the Cheetahs that defended it, Mr. Jack Downs, the of the Downs twins, who are 2 fantastic defensive backs that play for the Cheetahs. Young, aggressive, fast. I quite like these guys. So no surprise to see them. One of them popping up and making a play. Certainly won't be the last time we call their names. One of their names today. Anyway, offense is back on for their second series. It's 1st and 10. With just a little bit of confusion here from the referees in terms of where the ball goes. Guys just pick the ball up. When I played, if you pick the ball up like that to wipe it off, that started the play and you could go and whack him. But well, I say when I started playing, that is back in the 90s. Anyway, ball put back down. It is on the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Bitry back in at QB. Ball snap, QB looks to pass, fires it out to his right. Lots of bodies in the way. There is a flag on the side. It looks like that comes from the sideline. It looks like that's come from the sideline. We'll just wait and see. It might be sideline like interference. It could be a push off. It could be a offensive pass interference. I'm not sure. We didn't get a good angle on it here, but we'll just wait for the white cap ref to pop up, and there he is, and just see what the call is. No flag. Okay. Because the ball was uncatchable. That's what that waving over his head means. So 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 34-yard line. Cheetahs in their own territory. 3 receivers to the QB's right, 1 to the left. 1 man in the backfield with him. Ball snapped, handed off to the running back, and he's met beautifully there by number 45 of the Cambridgeshire Cats defence, Roddy Collins, with just a great play. Read that play beautifully. Number 3, the ball carrier, Shaq Adigan. Adigan. Sorry, Shaq, if I'm saying your name wrong there. I'll just call him Shaq. But actually keeps the ball neutral there, so it's 3rd and 10. No yards gained, no yards lost on that play. But fantastic defensive play there. So same formation here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. This time the man in the backfield's on the QB's left. Ball is fired up to the outside to Coker, and Coker topples over, but the ball I think was uncatchable for him anyway, and that brings on the Cheetahs punt team. And hopefully we get fake punt, because that's all I want to see. That's all I care about. The woman running across the screen there. So it has started to rain again a little bit, but nowhere near as heavy as it was before. Probably quite nice and refreshing for the players. So I don't know if he called out on the mic, but it was quite funny what some of the players said then. I won't repeat it. Ball snapped. Number 19 for the nice spiraled kick there for the punter there. Or that they might get. Yeah, there's a flag for that. That was certainly a dangerous type block. They might be blindside block called here. We'll just wait and see. It was right in the middle of the pitch, I think it was right in the middle of the screen. I think we caught it. Oh, they're calling it a block in the back. Okay, so that'll be, I think that's 10 yards. And the Cats offence will take over. You doing all right? So yeah, they're just marching. Well, I don't think they can go the full penalty distance, so that it's so close to the side, to the touchline for them that it's or the goal line. They've gone half the distance. The ball looks like it's around the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Cats again. So they haven't had good territory, but also not helped on that play by the penalty, obviously. But the Cats just need to start to. They need some good special team stuff to turn this ball and give themselves a shorter field to drive down. Good first down play there. Pass out from Angelis to his left side. I believe the receiver on that one was Ben Bingham. And there is a penalty on that play. Just wait for the ref, see what he says. Offside. So the Cheetahs were offside on that play. That goes 5 yards forwards for the Cats, and it will be 1st down and 5. I thought that play from Bingham went further than 5 yards. Well, they're holding up 2nd down. The marker says 2nd down. Surely, no, they are moving it to 1st down. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what. When you have a 2nd and short, 2nd and 2, than 1st and 5. I don't know. What do I know? Nathan, I'll answer that question in a second. Sorry, I just clocked it. But let's see this play. So Angelis drops back, looks to his right, looks to his left, scrambles, but he's under pressure, and he is sacked back probably about 5 yards from where the ball, about 6 yards from where the ball was. So bit of a loss there, brings up 2nd and 11. So question here from Nathan, how much do the Cats need to win by to take the head-to-head advantage? They need to win by 3 points or more. So the previous game between these two ended 10-8 to the Cheetahs. So the Cats need to overcome a very small 2-point difference. So 2nd and 11. You definitely take 2nd and 2 or 3 over 2nd and 11, right? QB takes the ball, he scrambles, looks like he's taken off, he's tucked the ball. Great block there from the outside, and he does cough the ball up. And it looks like it's turned over. The referees are signalling it, there's no flags. The tackler, I don't know who it was, the guy that went to tackle him sort of swung around his body and the ball came out. Like I said, the surface is wet, so the ball will be wet today. And we've seen that already with, you know, not just the ball, but people slipping, but also with, you know, ball security so far. We've seen a couple of fumbles, certainly from the Cats side. So, a little gift here, and let's see for the Cheetahs. Let's see what they can do with it. They take over 1st and 10 in Cats territory at the 30-yard line. Vitry takes the ball, fakes the handoff. He's under pressure immediately. There was just red all around him. And he looks like he's got the ball. Looks like he might have gained a little bit, maybe a yard. I'm not quite sure. It's hard to sort of tell. I know he got the ball back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Not bad going with the amount of pressure he had there. Cat sort of sent the house. There's some big boys on both of these lines today for both teams, offensive and defensive. So 2nd and 10 victory, pitches the ball. I think that's Coker. Yeah, he's wearing number 11 today. Coker, he's quite distinctive because he's a big dude and he's got that black helmet with a white stripe. And good for 5 yards, 3rd and 5. Richie takes the ball, pitches it. Nice block there. Wow, what a tackle. Came in like a dart there. Just took his angle and just sprinting, closing that player down. Number 44 is that Alec Wills-Eve with a beautiful tackle there for the Cats. It looks like the Cheetahs are now going to go for a field goal. Again, I hope it is a fake. It's 4th and 6. So I might be a little bit wrong on that previous 3rd and 5. I know, they just lost the yard, didn't they? I was right. So it's 4th and 6, so they lost the yard. So 19 for the Cheetahs. Declan Gleghorn ready to kick. And it's no good. So in this situation, it's a turnover on downs. And the Cheetahs unable to capitalise on, like I said, that was a bit of a golden goose egg, right? You know, a fumble, recovering the ball at their opponent's 30-yard line, just not able to do much with it. So, you know, great performance there from the Cats under pressure to maintain this this score line and get their offense back on the field. Little bit of love here for number 19 for the Cats, KJ Hucks. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, it is Angeli's back in, number 6 at QB for the Cats. Takes a snap, looks to his left, doesn't like what he sees, takes off to the right, still keeps his head up. He's had a lot of time with this, puts the ball up. How's that going to go? 4 players going up for it. None come down with it, and there is a player still down. I'm just going to. He's getting up. He's okay. I think he just took a bit of a bash. He's okay. Look, I just want to show everyone he's okay. So again, those of you that haven't watched our streams before, we don't record injured players or show the injured players on stream until we know that they're okay and they're being helped off. Just a matter of respect. So I'm a former player myself, as a lot of people are at Sport Tank, and it's just one of the, a broadcast standard we set ourselves was not to focus on an injured player. Alternatively, what we will do that a lot of others won't do is film fights. So you win some, you lose some. Anyway, 2nd and 10, ball thrown out there to the right hand flat. Good blocking to Springham, but what a fantastic bit of defensive coverage there from number 54 for the Cheetahs, flying in to make that tackle. Philippe Blahiri. And that's the quarter, so we're going to get the ball up this end finally. We'll get to show you some action. But score at the end of one quarter is the smallest of margins that you can get in American football, 2-0 to the Cheetahs. So still very, very tight game here. As I said, we've seen the Cats start to pull offensive string plays together. Their defense just had a really good 3 and out under pressure. I don't really consider it a momentum swing. It's just it feels like they've come to life a little bit where they were lacking at the start of the game. So it'll be interesting to see here. You know, will that turn into a full momentum swing and them being able to put points on the board? So referees just doing their final conferring. It is 1st and 10. And the ball is, it looks like it's on the 40-yard line, roughly. Angeli's in, KJ in the backfield with him to his right. Double twins, so 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. KJ motions out, takes the ball, sort of thrown up and behind him, but that doesn't make a difference to KJ because he takes it all the way down the sideline. Is he going to go all the way? It looks like it for the touchdown. Fantastic play. As the Cats get on the board. 62 yards. I just had it confirmed to me by Statsman and fellow sport tanker. We call him LL Cool P. His name's Christopher. But yeah, it just popped over and let me know that was a 62-yard play. Fantastic stuff from KJ. We know his family is watching, so he's obviously showing off for them. We're just waiting for the extra point to be taken here. Number 9, I believe, is the man Will Browning, ready to kick the ball. Down holding, I believe it's number 3, Aaron Wheatley. And I didn't get the snapper's name, but we'll see how he does here. Hopefully he keeps it nice and low. Oh, being taken back, so I think that's a delay. I think there's a delay of game there. Yeah, delay of game. So it'll go back, I think, 5 yards. And they'll retake it. A bit of love for KJ there. Absolutely deserved. And like I said, let me not talk during this play. Let's just focus on this play. But I do want to go back to gassing up KJ a little bit on that play because that was fantastic. So ball snap, kept nice and low. How perfectly. It looks like it might be just wide. It is no good. So the margins stay tight, but the Cats take the lead. So they have now got a 4-point lead. Someone has asked for a replay. No, you can't. So I can't do replays because the encoder that we've got has been freezing up when we do replays, and I'm speaking to the manufacturer about it, so we can't do them at the moment. Unfortunately, I would love to do the replays. You'll have to, because it's a live stream. You can just drop it back and watch it again. But let me just talk about it. So that play, KJ went in motion out the backfield to the right hand side. QB threw the ball. When I said that's high and behind him, he had to jump and catch that ball over his outside shoulder, his shoulder closest to his own sideline. Bring the ball down, and he just took off like a dart down the sideline. That is, I mean, I would have said that this defense was capable of covering that sort of play and preventing that from going anywhere. So you know, the level of athleticism that he's shown there to just take off and turn that into a 62-yard touchdown is just absolutely tremendous. And hopefully we see more of the same. And number 9 here, ready to kick for Cambridge, Will Browning. It's hard to tell which way the wind blowing, but yeah, this is into the wind. Nice and deep. And Coker, number 11, taking the ball there. He's just a big, strong dude. Took 3 shots to bring him down, but a really nice final shot there. But Coker does get the ball just just beyond the 20-yard line. I would say it's about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cheetahs here. Rain's getting a little bit heavier now. I don't know if you probably can't see it on the stream, but you may be able to hear it, canopy over my head. I think that, you know, this is sort of, this rain here is when is the type that will affect the game. And it may even affect the game play, as in offensive coordinators looking to run a little bit more than they pass. But these two teams aren't afraid of passing. Here we go. This was a pitch in the backfield. He was met by number 92, the ball carrier, number 92 for the Cats, Jehu Diamond. Was the first, I believe, was the first man there. And big loss of yardage on that play, 5 yards, so 2nd and 15. Ball now, I would say, well, it's about probably about the 15. So maybe the ball, it started on the, no, it can't be on the 15, can it? It's really hard to tell what that ball is. Let's say around the 18-yard line. Anyway, victory in at QB. There was a jump there. Is that enough for a flag? We'll see. But the ball is thrown and thrown a bit too deep, intended for that man, number 11, Bolu Coker. I can't see a flag, but that doesn't mean there isn't a flag. No? Okay. It looked again from this angle. I mean, you know, I can't see it perpendicular to the ball, but it looked like that the defensive lineman for the Cats was at least in the neutral zone when that ball was snapped. But maybe he started a bit deeper or just got back in time. But no penalty. 3rd and 15. Ball thrown up to Coker again. What a defensive play there by number 24, Chris Woods, for the Cats. Chris is an American player. He's actually going back to Mississippi. This is one of his final games. I think this is his final game for the Cats because they've got no more games, I don't think. But don't want to give him a shout out, and that's his coach and his teammates. Wish him all the best. We may even have family members of his watching live. If you are, let yourselves be known. Pop up in the comments. We'll give you guys a shout out. But great defensive play from him against arguably the biggest danger man for the Cheetahs downfield in Bolu Coker. Ball punt caught here and just immediately wrapped up, roughly around the 50-yard line. The Cats will take over, and I think it was number 2, Bell, the returner on that one. Oh no, it's beyond the 50-yard line, probably around the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. So they start with the ball. This is the first time they've started with the ball in Cats territory. So that, you know, going back to my whole point of the whole territory game, right? Like, territory is about where the ball starts, and you know, we've seen the Cats start with the ball really deep, you know, almost with their heels on in their own end zone. So this is positive. They're starting to get a bit more territory, give their offense a little bit shorter of a distance to drive down the field here. Angeli's in, 1st and 10. Let's see what happens. Steps up into the pocket and is met by number 90 for the Cheetahs. That's Julian. I've got his name as Julian Bueno Hadmelia De Luca, but it just says Julian in nickname, so I'm going with Julian. But Julian gets that sack, about 3 yards, 2nd and 13 for the Cats here when they restart. So oh, that was a big hit on the QB. Is he going to get? He's getting up. And that's 97 again with a hit on the QB. That I don't know. I think he's playing with fire a little bit here with some of these hits. But you could, I suppose, the Cheetahs supporters would say, or his coaches would be like, oh, it's perfectly timed, but just a little bit worried. Anyway, offside. So Julian giveth and Julius taketh away. So he gets a sack on one play, jumps offside on the next. 2nd and 8 when we restart. Ball's around the 40-yard line. 80 going out into to motion. QB's flushed out of the pocket. There is a flag, probably for a hold where that is, and he's driven into, I was going into out of bounds. That don't make sense, does it? But into the sideline by number 54 for the Cheetahs, Felipe Blahiri. And we'll just get this flag. I would assume, given the time of the play it was thrown and where it was thrown, that that's going to be a hold on the offensive line, which means the ball would go back 10 yards. Yeah, holding on the offense. They're declining it and taking it as 3rd down. Okay, so it's now 3rd and 8.
Go on. Do you know what I mean? We can't say blocks it off there as well, babe.
A little bit of conferring here from the refs. I'm not sure what the issue is. They're I think just talking about the ball position. Actually, I'd say we're closer to 3rd and 9 than we are 3rd and 8, but it's sort of in between the two. Anyway, time on. Angie takes the ball, looks to his right, is flushed out again. Sorry, was flushed out and sacked by number 62 of the Cheetahs. Great play there for Joel Ajay. It could even be a JE. We'll go with Joel. Great play from him there. That brings up like 4th down and 18, 4th and 18, 4th and 19. So Cheetahs punt team have come on the field. Sorry, well, I suppose their punt return team. I meant the Cats punt team have come on the field. And number 9, Will Browning, back to punt this ball. And number 27 for the Cheetahs, Toby Abana, back to return it. We've seen some really good work from Toby today so far. Quite a high punt. And Abana takes it but slips immediately. So no more positive yards on that play from the catch, but also didn't give the gunner a chance to down the ball inside or deeper inside the 10-yard line. So again, the Cats sort of, starting to win this territory battle. The Cheetahs are now the team that are pinned back just outside their 10-yard line, probably around the 13-yard line, 1st and 10 for them. And Vitry back in. And he drops the ball and he recovers the ball. It looked for anyone's money that he wasn't going to recover the ball because he was sort of held, being pulled back by one of the Cats players, but managed to force himself down onto it before the other Cats player got there. So not such a tragic play really as it could have been, but a loss of about 2 yards. So 2nd and 12 at the restart area. Now that the rain's coming down a little bit heavier now, so again, we'll see how that impacts gameplay. They are going to go trips, 3 receivers to the right of the QB, 1 to his left, 1 man in the backfield. And it is a handoff, A lovely spin move there to get out of the tackle, but does run into a few more cats. Number 27 there for the Cheetahs with that run. Toby Abana, good for about 4 yards, brings up 3rd and 9. I feel that the Cheetahs feel a little bit flat and like I would say almost like a lack of creativity in what they're doing now. This rain seems to have really impacted their offensive execution, whereas the Cats seem to be handling it pretty well. So same formation, 3 receivers to the QB's right, 1 to the left. Ball snapped, and I believe that was a QB getting sacked. It looks like it is. He's still on the deck, so let's just pan away. Oh no, he's up, Victory's up. It was the QB, he did get sacked, and the ball is for about 5 yards back from where it was, so about 4th and 14 here. So 4th and about 14, should I say. But good to see that he's okay. So dangerous situation here for the Cheetahs, and I have seen them this year that they haven't been very good at snapping the ball. I think we saw them against the Cats 2 times, snapping the ball over the head of the punter for a safety. So hopefully they can tidy that up. But it's definitely a high pressure situation from here. Really nice, really nice. And they faked it. He's actually going for it. It feels like there's too many yards. Oh, big hit. Good hit. Lovely by Green there, number 24. But he did get a 1st down, so great play. That's what I want to see. I love seeing fakes, and I saw one, and that is the most surprising situation to see a fake in. So a ballsy call there from the Cheetahs. But it's paid off. They've moved the ball to the 30-yard line, so 30+ yard run for him on that play. And Victory's back in, fresh set of downs. Hopefully a fresh set of creativity for them, because like I said, there's this flatness. They're just not executing on these plays very well at the moment. Maybe they just need to just fake punt it all the way up the field. Ball snap. QB looks to his right, fires to his right to Coker, who takes the ball. Doesn't get a 1st down. Definitely positive yardage, obviously. About 6-7 yards. Just waiting for the ref to settle to see that. Yeah, about 8 yards. So 2nd and 2. And the ball is on the about 38-yard line. So score remains 6-2 here in the 2nd quarter to the Cats. Extremely tight game. Ball snap, handed off, and just swallowed up immediately in the backfield. Tackle for a loss on number 3, Shaq for the Cheetahs. About a yard loss, I would say, so 3rd and 3. Certainly the right call, in that situation, to run the ball. Just the defense were equal to it. So 2 receivers either side of the QB here. Ball handed off again to Shaq. He's running around the outside. It looks like he gets the yardage he needs. Yeah, it's definitely 1st down yardage for them. Oh no, I've said definitely. There's a little bit of conferring. No, yeah, they've moved it forward. So 1st and 10. They're still in their own territory. Ball is, let's just see, around the 43-yard line. Ball snapped quite high, but Vitry makes light work of it. Doesn't like what he sees, takes off and is tackled, but not after getting positive yardage. Gain of about 3 on that play. 3.5. Yeah, 2nd and 7. So the points difference in this game, or in this fixture, should I say, for both of these teams, 2 points. Oh, sorry, I thought I'd... Ball out here to Coker. Bobbles up in the air. Oh, it looked like he got it on the second effort, but great defensive play there from Woods once again, neutralising the downfield threat from the Cheetahs. Yeah, sorry. So Ian, yeah, the previous game ended 10-8 to the Cheetahs. So if the game ended now, the Cats have the advantage, and the Cheetahs would need to win either one of their remaining games to stay up. Vitry with 3 receivers to his right, so this near side, 1 on the far side there, 1 man in the backfield. It looks like that was deflected. Yeah, absolutely, really good defensive play there from the D-line. Brings up 4th down, brings on the punt team. Really good opportunity here actually for the Cheetahs to flip the field and put the Cats back on their back foot with a poor starting position. Also good opportunity here for them to fake it again. But I doubt they would do that. Is it a win or relegation game? So not this, because this year, the team that, let's just wait for this kick to go off, in the air, really nicely fielded and left to bounce, and it's just going to keep going the way of the Cheetahs down to around the 11-yard line. So the new format this year across Britball is that, so let's look at it just for the Premier level. The team that comes last in either the Premier North or the Premier South, both of them, will have to play. Actually, it's not happening in the North this year because they had a team drop out. But the team that comes last in the Premier South plays a playoff game for relegation / promotion against the team that wins the Div 1 South playoffs. So essentially, if the Cats win this by 3 points or more, then it puts the Cheetahs in that bottom position. But the Cheetahs have got 1 more regular season game against the Knights, that if they win, then the Cats take that bottom position. If the Cheetahs win this, then the Cats take that bottom position. They're guaranteed it. But so technically the Cheetahs have got 3 opportunities to stay up and the Cats have 2, but it depends on the outcome of this game. Handed off there in the backfield. Really good first down run there by number 80, Mark Lopez. Are they going to give him the first? They've got to give him the first down. Yeah, cool, they have. He takes the ball to the 23-yard line, so a 12-yard run for him. Make sure you play good. Sorry, some of the players chatting to me. Anyway, Angeli's back in 1st and 10. Takes a snap, hands it off. Reverse to number 3, and he's caught in the backfield, but he's managed to get out of it, and he's got a lot of space ahead of him. And he's suplexed by number 20, Alex Hardwick for the Cheetahs. That is what you call turning nothing into something there. That looked for anyone's money that was that play was going to end in a loss of yardage, but managed to keep the play going. So, 2nd down and 3. Man goes out in motion. QB keeps it. Jogs it through up the middle. That is a really good play. Little bit of afters there between one of the Downs brothers and Mark Lopez, number 80. But they do get the 1st down. So 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right of the QB, 1 man in the backfield. Who goes out in motion, fired here to the left, and ball comes out before the player hit the ground. I think they got off lightly there. I think that was a fumble. The player is down. Let me just pan away. The Cats. I think the Cats player on that. I think it was number. I was going to say number 10, but there's no 10 on the sheet here, so it certainly isn't. But yeah, that felt like a little bit of a premature whistle from the refs there, because the player he wasn't down, he was still in the air, being lifted up when the ball came out. But no fumble, and it will bring up, I believe, 2nd down and 6 when we restart. The player's still down. He was reaching at his left shoulder, and common type of injury that you can get when you do get lifted up and dropped on a shoulder is a collarbone. Hopefully that's not the case. And I mean what I mean by a collarbone is a collarbone break, a clavicle break. But it looks like he's moving his shoulder okay. It is number 13, Ben Bingham. He's just being helped up to his feet, so we can I'll just show him. There he is there. Sorry about that. Ah, the Cats have the blitz. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot. I thought this was the Cats' final game, so they both have got a game after this. So they both got an opportunity to change their win-loss record. But this game is massively significant. Many people are assuming that both teams will lose their next games against the Blitz and Knights respectively, so this game sort of carries everything. But QB under pressure, scrambles, gets the ball out. Oh, just to the fingertips of the receiver there, but unable to bring it in. But really, really good reactions there from the receiver. I think it's number 2, Bell for the Cats. Yeah, really good adjustment to help the QB keep the play alive, and maintain a target for him, but just not able to bring it in. Anyway, 3rd and 6. Angeli's back to take the ball, snaps it, looks to his left and his right, stays a long time in the pocket, and he's got some big boys chasing him down, but he manages to scramble out, fires the ball into the air, and it's just overthrown there. I think Green, is the intended receiver. Sorry, Green Woods, the intended receiver there, number 24 for the Cats. The Cats bring out their punt team. So not a terrible drive really for the Cats from where they started off this drive. They've managed to get out of sort of a danger zone. They can punt this really nicely and pin the Cheetahs. It's possible to pin the Cheetahs back into their 20 here. Obviously not what they would have wanted to further drive up the field, but the Cheetahs are doing pretty well on defence to shut things down. But 4th and 6. Oh, really bad snap there. it was a pooch kick in the end, and it just doesn't get the distance that it possibly could have. But really, really nicely handled under pressure there. Will Browning, the punter, he had to bend down, pick the ball up from between his legs. Certainly didn't. That took away his walk. You know, his timeout, 2-minute warning from the ref. Certainly that took away his ability to walk the ball up and get a decent punt on it. So he just had to sort of pooch kick it. So did a good job under pressure, but definitely a wasted opportunity there from the Cats to pin that Cheetahs offence back a little bit further. So 1st and 10, ball is at around the 35-yard line for the Cats. Cheetahs, sorry. Oh, hard count, penalty, offside, be 1st and 5 when they restart. Or are they going to say that's a false start? Let's have a little look. Sometimes you do get the old false start here because someone's jolted a little bit on the O-line. Let's have a look. Referee's in a little bit of a conflab. It is offside. So 5 yards, 1st and 5 now for the Cheetahs. There was certainly some debate there as to whether it was a false start on the offence or an offside on the defence. Bitchew takes the ball, drops back, fires it over the middle to, I think that's Abraham's. It looks like it is number 9 for the, Abraham. It is number 9 for the Cheetahs. Jaden Abraham, fantastic player, and picks up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the Cheetahs here. This is what you need to do on offense, just chug the ball up. Get the ball out, and it just demoralises the defence. I can tell you firsthand as a defensive player, I hate it when we just get chipped away at. Anyway, I think this is Shaq with the ball. Rookie for the Cheetahs, someone said in the chat. Beautiful carry there. Gets a 1st down. It looks like there's a timeout. Yeah, timeout called. So we should get the time from the ref. Let's have a listen. Oh, what? He's not said the time. Normally they say the time when you're within 2 minutes. He still might do. I didn't say the time. So 1st and 10, ball is now into Cats territory. Let me zoom out just a little bit here. It's around the 40-yard line. Ball in the air. And picked off by that man, number 24, Chris Woods. They're not learning. They keep throwing to him, and he keeps making plays on him. But fantastic time to turn the ball over and prevent that. For those of you that know the phrase, the middle 8 scoring, which is when a team scores at the end of the half, the 1st half, and then get the ball in the beginning of the 2nd half and score, and they basically have scored. They call it the middle 8. Basically, have scored touchdowns unanswered, back to back. 120. So 1 minute 20 left in the game. We should see I think they've still got all 3 of their timeouts, the Cats here. And he drops back, he takes off. Definitely got a 1st down and more. And he's tackled really nicely there by Downs, number 5. Downs looks like he's injured in that tackle. He's a tough guy, so he's doing his best to stay up. But oh, sorry, I didn't realise he was on screen still. But eventually, sort of succumbs and goes down. And again, I don't think it's a game ender for him. He's back up on his feet, just being helped off. I think that's his brother helping him off as well. Oh, yeah, he was. So that was George Downs, number 5, and his brother Jack, number 4. You can just see there in the backfield, in the back. But important tackle really there made by George Downs, because Anthony's had acres of space and was taken off. So 1st and 10, ball's on the 39-yard line, the Cats' own 39-yard line. Ball snap, QB looks to his left. He's got a bit of time in the pocket. There looked like there was a hold there, and that is a pick by number 54. No hold, no flag. 54 for the. So they basically just traded trading turnovers here. Felipe Blahiri. 1 minute 2 left in the game. So we could now have that sort of mid-late situation still here. 1 minute 2 left, plenty of time for the Cheetahs to drive downfield. I think if they are going to go downfield on some of these attempts, you're looking at Coker, maybe Abraham. Coker, the intended receiver there, just didn't have the distance on that throw. You could hear the QB straight away as soon as he threw it. Wasn't happy with himself, but 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10. Victory still in, 3 receivers to his right, so this near side. And it's a run play, big hit, and he coughs it up, but it goes out of bounds. What a big hit on number 27 there, the ball carrier, Toby Abana. Good run from him, but yeah, just took a big shot. I think it was Woods on that hit. There were 3 Cheetahs there, but picks up the 1st down. Ball is on the 29-yard line. Clock is running.
Is it all you train for, Steve?
Yeah, look, there's Russ there, loving the sport tank cap. Head coach for the Cats. Ball snap, QB looks to his left, fires it over to Coker, who catches it. To me, that looks shy of the 1st down. It looks like a 9-yarder, although, no, that looks like they could get the 1st down there. Yeah, they are moving the sticks, but they've called a timeout. The Cheetahs have called a timeout. There's 9 seconds left in the half, and the Cheetahs could pull ahead before half time, which is crazy. Well, you can stand there, it's fine.
Watch the fade,
Obviously, when the ball's down this end, we get a bit more bodies in front of us. But 1st and 10, ball on the 21, so they're just outside of the Cats' red zone here, the Cheetahs. Referee's coming in. There looks like a timeout has been called from the Cats. So, entire defence coming over. Shall I join the huddle and we can hear what they're saying? No, I won't do that. But it is right in front of us. So the cats, the cats all come to the sideline. The Cheetahs decide to stay in the middle of their field for this crucial timeout. Well, timeout isn't crucial, is it? The play after it is. So 9 seconds left. 21 yards out. Receiver on the other side of the ball to arguably the best defensive back for the Cats. Ball thrown up, and it is into danger. It actually hits the hands of the defenders. I imagine that's the half, or have they just called the timeout?
Hey, Brelly, that's your fault, lads.
It's 3 seconds left. We've just heard, so it's another timeout. Nail-biting stuff to end this first half. Again, still a one-score game. 6 to the Cats, 2 to the Cheetahs, and they're going for a field goal.
Yours, KJ. Right underneath, KJ. Right underneath.
KJ's back there to. Oh, and then another timeout called. This is like icing the kicker type thing. Yeah, they just called it from the other sideline. So yeah, icing is a term in American football where the one team is going to punt or kick the ball, usually kick the ball, kick a field goal or an extra point, and the other team calls a timeout to delay and to create another build-up. So it's called icing the kicker. Let's just, I know, I was going to say move because of the ref, but he's going to move back in a second anyway. So this to make it a 1-point game going into the half. Wind is blowing against this, and the kicks haven't been too good today. But that one is also no good. Looks like it was wide, yeah, wide left. And yep, that's half. So yeah, exciting stuff. Like this game is as you would expect. And I wouldn't, like I said, I haven't used momentum. I don't think momentum has swung, but there's been better execution from different teams from different sidelines at different times. But there's also been better field position for the different teams at different times. So it's just a very evenly matched game. I think this one's a tough one to call. Certainly, you know, the Cats at the moment have the upper hand, but it's marginal. And looking forward to the second half. So we're going to take a break now. So the live stream will stay up. So we're not closing the live stream down, but it will go muted, and it will just be a graphic on screen. And then I'll join you guys again when we're getting ready to kick off for the third quarter. All right, see you shortly. Right, welcome back. We are ready here for the the kickoff of the third quarter, the second half. As I said, the Cats are kicking to the Cheetahs. I'm just going to update the scoreboard so it doesn't say half time anymore. I did just had it confirmed with me at half time that this is the last game for Chris Woods for the Cats, even though they've got another game. He'll be there, but he's not allowed to play, not for any discipline reasons, because of his work. And what a game he's having! Anyway, Bolu Coker taking the ball there, number 11. Big guy, tough guy to bring down. Really nice return there from Coker over the 30-yard line to, I'd say, roughly the 35. We'll see where they mark the ball down. So Vitry and Co back on. I had a lot of Cats and Cheetahs players coming up to me pre-game going, "You can make sure you get me. Shall I do a TikTok dance? All this sort of stuff." But I think nerves have kicked in and everyone's a lot more serious now, which is good. But yeah, maybe if one team pulls ahead, we might start seeing people show off a bit. But anyway, Abraham in motion, left to right. Two running backs in the backfield. One of them gets the pitch, gets to the outside, and looks like he gets first down yardage. That was Abana, who we did see go off after a big hit in the first half, but good to see him back on proper form. There is a Cats player down. Sounds like it's a defensive back. He's just sheepishly getting up. It doesn't look like a big deal. Looks like a shoulder injury, and he's just being seen to by the physio. I'm trying to get his number. I believe it's 14. I don't want to scare anyone. I know it can't be 14 because there's not a 14 on the pitch, on the roster. But yeah, game stopping just while that happens. But that was a first down run by Abana, and the ball is still in. It's around midfield. It's still in Cheetahs territory. It looks like it's number 44, Alec Wills Eve. There, you can just see him walking off. You see it's his right shoulder, but he's okay again. I think it's another one that will bit of a stinger, and he'll be back on soon. But thanks for rejoining us, and again, let us know if you've got any shout outs, any loved ones that are playing, or family, friends. Well, family are loved ones, aren't they? And who you're backing today, and I'll give you guys a shout out. Anyway, 1st and 10, same formation, 2 running backs in the backfield with Vitry, and there was a lot of confusion there, a bit of a delay, and that was enough. The Cats didn't need to be told twice, and they closed that ball down. Something made of nothing there really from the running back. Abana, he managed to make a positive yardage out of it, but the running back and the QB were not aligned, or the running backs and the QB were not aligned on that play, but does bring up 2nd down and 6. So about 4-yard gain there for Abana on that previous play, which is not disastrous, I would say. So 1 receiver to this far side, to this near side, 2 on the far side, and 2 running backs in the backfield with Vitry, with his bright yellow boots. One of them gets the ball. I believe it's Abana, and he's tackled. Really, really nice tackle there from number 75. No TikTok dance, but Carlos Quizon, I believe that's his name. Could be Quizon. It's more likely Quizon, but defensive lineman there, number 75, with a really, really nice tackle. Oh no, he's not a defensive lineman. It looks like he's lined up as a linebacker. Who knows what he is, other than a man that can make tackles for a loss, because it is now 3rd down and 8 for this Cats offense in this opening drive of the second half. The same formation they've stayed in. Definitely a pass this time. Coker, the intended receiver. Oh, sorry, I know I zoomed in a bit too much, but he did get his hands on it, comes up with it, but does not get a legal completion. And that brings up 4th down, and it brings on the punt team for the Cats. Back to return. It's number 2, Bell, for the Cats. KJ there. You going to do another big run, KJ? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, cool. He said yeah. Anyway, the other number 19's on the field, Declan Gleghorn, and he's ready to punt, but he's sort of taking a bit of time, letting his men get downfield. Nice tactic there on a punt to minimise or even avoid a return, and it looks like it's bounced out of bounds there at around the 20-yard line. So nice punt. Gives the Cats a worse starting position than the Cheetahs had. Remember, they started just over the 30-yard line after Coker's return on the kickoff. So I'll just wait and see whether. So this is what I'm dealing with. You can see the 20-yard line marker there, but that's a few yards back. So I'd say we're just inside the 20. Maybe we're bang on the 20. Who knows? But it's certainly 1st and 10. Referees from the sideline there coming out to speak to the Whitecap. Technically, I think technically the Whitecap is the referee, or is he the umpire? I call them all ref. I know the ones on the sideline are line judges. You get a back judge too. Oh, he's now jogging off all the other way over here. It looks like they may have changed position because the other ref. It looks like he might be injured. I think, yeah. Oh, yeah. So the physio is going to tend to him. I don't know what his injury is, but we are down one member of the ref crew at the moment. So a 4-person ref crew. As the ball is running, there's some big hits going in this game, isn't there? Sorry, I was zoomed out a bit too. Zoomed in a bit too much there, but some nice big hits going on in this game. But there is a Cats player sheepishly getting up, number 59, but he'll stay on the field. That's Sam Hens. He must have heard a big bang behind me. That was the scoreboard blowing over. And it's 2nd down and 6 for Angeles and the Cats. Oh, throws it downfield, very far downfield, and it's caught! What a play! What a reception! The longest, should I say, reception of the game, and that goes to that man, Aaron Wheatley, who I think had the previous longest as well. But that brings the ball all the way downfield, right in front of us at the 24-yard line. What a big play there for the Cats. A 55-yard play that was, so the 2nd longest Cats play of the day. The longest being, I believe, the 62-yard run. Touchdown for the Cats in the first half by KJ Hucks. First and 10. Oh, it looked like there was a little bit of miscommunication there. It looked like Angeles wanted to pitch the ball off to the running back. Running back wasn't even looking, yeah, you can see there that KJ Hucks was disappointed. He misstepped from him there. But anyway, ball bang in front of us. I'm probably going to move the camera just a bit. Sorry about the angle there, but otherwise the ref's in the way. This is the first time the Cats have been in the red zone. Anyone's been in the red zone all day. Wow. Just from the stats man there, Christopher. Sorry guys, I have to zoom right in because there's a lot of bodies in front of us now. But you can see Anthony's with the ball there, looks to his right, doesn't like what he sees, pops the ball up over into the hands of number 4. LA scores the touchdown for the Cats. And the obligatory from HJ there, the obligatory touchdown symbol or signal. Big play, big play to get that first that first touchdown in this second half was crucial either way, and they've now made it a 2-score game for the first time in this game. The Cats, well, either team have made it a 2-score game. So pending this point after try here, which is a 1 point, well, it looks like it's going to be a 1 point attempt. The current lead is 10 points. And it looked good, and it is good. And it's 11-point difference, so 13-12. So still very close, very close game. But the Cats here just pulling ahead just a touch, a little bit of breathing space. And I've got to say, deserved. I think, like I said this towards the end of the first half, the Cheetahs, their execution on offense just wasn't quite there, and I think that's what we saw. You know, it's what we've seen so far sort of continue, whereas the Cats have continued to make plays. Obviously, that huge 50-odd yarder to get down into the end zone was, you know, the make of that drive. But you know, the Cheetahs aren't down and out, right? They're still in this. It's a 2-score game, but it's only an 11-point 2-score game, right? So it's very close. Just looking at some scores elsewhere. OVE, so the Ouse Valley Eagles winning at halftime 17-7 over the Oxford Saints. Thanks to Nick Bennin for that. Shout out to Nick Bennin. Legend. Ball taken there. I think that's Abana with the ball. Look at him go. He's such a good runner. And he skips through some contact and gets the ball, I believe, over halfway, just over the 50-yard line there. But a really solid return. Sets up the Cheetahs offense here nicely for their second drive of this second half. Just looking at elsewhere, the Tigers are 34-0 up early in the second half. I'm not sure who they're playing. Let's have a quick look. That's the Glasgow Tigers, and they are... No? Yes, it is the Glasgow Tigers, and they're playing the Clyde Valley Blackhawks today. Sorry, I was looking for the Prem. They're not in the Prem. They're in Division 1. Anyway, 1st and 10. Ball handed off here to Shaq, number 3. And he takes the ball. There is a flag, so let's just wait and see the outcome of that. I've seen some Thrashers. So we've got a full-time score here for the Solent Thrashers against the South Wales Warriors. A big game there. The Thrashers won 33-7 in that game. So congrats to them. I don't think I've got any other scores. If you guys got any other scores, let us know. I know that there's another live stream one. Actually, let me pull it up because there's a... Not that I want you guys to go anywhere, but there's another live stream on right now, which is the... Coventry Phoenix versus the Nottingham Caesars, and I just want to grab the score from that. So it's 10-3 to Coventry. But here, so there was a penalty on the previous play. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, but it's gone back 5 yards. It was 1st and 15 then. It doesn't look like they've made any yards on that play. Full pitch to Shaq, number 3. That same player as we saw 2 plays ago, and he's just such a good little runner. And definitely picks up some positive yards there. So yeah, it's in the 3rd quarter. Coventry are winning, leading, should I say, 10-3 over Nottingham. So 3rd down and 6. Ball's at around the 50-yard line. Victory fires it off to the left. And sorry, I know there's a dude in the way there, but it's an incomplete pass. Looked like it was going to get picked. So it brings up 4th down and 6, and they're going for it. I've just seen this XP thing, top fans on YouTube. Never seen that before. Tyreek Johnson's currently number 1. It's weird. Anyway, ball thrown out to the left. It looks like reception caught by number 2 for the Cats. So for the Cheetahs. Taqib Ahmed, another really good receiver, and he does pick up a 1st down. The ball moves to the about 35-yard line. Ooh, fumbled on the handoff. It looked like that Cats have recovered that. We'll see what they say. Someone said they've got multiple screens. They're watching both live streams. Hopefully you've only got one on audio. Well, you've definitely just got us on. Ours is the best. Where else have you got such a charismatic... Actually, Tevz is charismatic. Anyway, 10-0 Ipswich Cardinals over the Norwich Devils. Thank you very much for that update, Dan. And the Cheetahs kept hold of it. Oh, man, I ran that one anyway. 2nd down and 13. Vitry back in the backfield. Hands it off to running back. I think is it Abana? And good for a 1st down. Good run. Just going to try and get a better angle on this because they're right at the other end of the field. I ain't got to worry about people. For some reason, there's loads of spectators stood in the. There they are in the players' box, which kills me. Ball snapped. Handed off again to Abana. He comes to this outside. And he's eventually tackled. But good for... These are some good plays. They're starting to execute now, this Cheetahs offense. This is a really good drive from them. Second and 5. Good 5-yard pickup on that previous play. Big drive. See, Dan Wiggins, a big drive. Cheetahs need to walk away some points here. Absolutely, Dan. Well, I know you could say it for every drive, couldn't you? This is a crucial one, but it is. You know, like you don't want them to get down into that red zone and not come away with something. You know, ideally the maximum points. So 2nd and 5. Let's see. Vitry takes the ball, looks to his left, fires to his left. Again, I've got people in the fucking way, but sorry for my language there, but that just kills me. 3rd and 5. And the sun's come out now. And Abana takes it. And he's still up. He's just got cats all over him, but he definitely gets positive yardage on that. It looks like he does get a first down. So it will be 1st and goal inside the 10. We're just going to see where inside the 10. I would, from this angle, it looks like it's about the 5-yard line. Sorry, guys. Mind your way. Those guys are in my way. It's killing me. Caroline going off directly behind me. Anyway, man tackled, Abana tackled. I believe that's in the backfield. Number 60 and 66 for the Cats. Teaming up on that one. 66 is Ross Tolliday. I don't have a 60 on the roster. So he can't be real. Can you give a shout out to Jude? He's a massive Cheetahs fan and a player. Yes, I can. Jude's the name of one of my boys. That's not the same Jude, by the way. It's a great name. Anyway, 2nd down and goal. Ball's probably around the 6 or 7 yard line. Victory takes it, fakes the handoff, fires it over the middle, and there was just no one there on the end of it. Brings up 3rd down. Got to stay with the run game at this point, though. What do I think of that? I think I agree. Third down. Pitch to Shaq. Come on, Shaq. Let's see what you can do, mate. Been tearing it up all game. Nicely stopped by the defence there. Brings up 4th down. He does pick up some yardage. 1, 2, 3, about 4 yards on that. So it's 4th and goal. But it's gone very quiet on this sideline, this Cat sideline. Oh, sorry, I should have taken that comment off. This is 4th down. This is their last chance to score on this drive. Hand it off to Abana up the middle, and it looks like he got stopped. There were just people on him immediately. And 83 there, celebrating. I don't know if he was responsible for the tackle. I don't know if I'm seeing these numbers right, because there's no 83 on my list. 23, 33, I don't know. I'm going to stop doing it. Hey, cheering for Angeles all the way from South Carolina in the US. And G-Man's there. Hello, mate. Fully agreeing with Dan Wiggins' comment. So, Angeles back on the field. And you can tell me, actually, am I saying his name correctly? Or is it Angeles? Takes off. And tackled by number 97 there. Oh, red face cage boy, who's Rory Gallagher's his name, and he's had a good game so far, but he's brutalised the QB. Hey, I got it right. Thank you. So Angeles takes the ball. It's a handoff. Number 18 takes it up the middle. That is a really solid run. I don't know if he's picked up a first down or not. It's not 18. It's 19. It's that man, KJ Hucks. And he picks up a first, and that was a really good play. That was a really good run, really good play from the Cats there, and that sort of gets them out of danger. You know, like they're still in their red zone, so they're still there. I would say they're around the 18-yard line, but they're just, you know, they're not with their heels on their goal line, and this sort of opens them up for a pass further downfield. So I'm going to move back a little bit because I'm not actually supposed to be so close to the sideline. But let's see. Angeles keeps hold of it. I think that's him with the ball. Just a little bit of a scrum. Look at it. You're not allowed to do that. That's assisting the runner. So essentially, assisting the runner is when you're pulling your player upfield. You can push your player forward. You cannot pull them forward. So when you pull them, it's assisting. When you push them, it's just fine. Jude wanted me to give a shout out to Jim, who's the worst receiver he's ever seen. Hey, let's not turn this into a slanging match. We're a sort of child-friendly broadcast. I do swear sometimes. I try not to, but it just slips out. I get amazed by what's going on. I'm just so into it. Anyway, Angeles back in the shotgun. 2nd down and 8. Drops back, doesn't like what he sees, scrambles out to the right, keeps his head up and fires the ball. The intended receiver there, unable to bring it in. And I think that is that man KJ Hucks, the running back. You can't expect a running back to catch a ball like that, can you? That's a receiver's ball. I'm giving KJ a break. The dude ran 62 yards for a touchdown. And that's the quarter. So we're going to get the ball back up here. So I'm going to move right back. We'll change ends. And the game remains as a 2-score game. After the Cheetahs weren't able to sort of capitalise, but they still have got, the good thing about it for them is that they've got that field position. You know, the ball is, the territory's in their favour. As we can just see everyone changing ends here. Zoom out. Oh, they're right bang in front of me again, aren't they? What are they playing at? They've got no respect for live streams. Anyway, so the ball is on, it's like I said, just in that red zone, that 18-yard line. I said that, didn't I? I was spot on. I'm so good at this. Anyway, Cats 1st and 10. Sorry, no, 3rd. Why did I say 1st and 10? 3rd and 8. Angeles asking his running back to pick up a would-be blitzer. Drops back, immediate pressure from the D-line there. Fires the ball. And it is incomplete. It did look like, for anyone's money, that was a completion, but that brings up 4th down and brings on the punt team for the Cats. But again, it's still, I'd say it's still advantage Cheetahs on gameplay here, right? They've still, you know, they've managed to pin the Cats in their own red zone for a punt. So that gives, you know, the Cheetahs a favourable starting point for their next offensive series. Oh, sorry, I didn't have the punter on field. Abana there with a return. Sorry, there's so many bodies in the way. I can't do anything about it. I don't have an elevated position here. I'm just a lowly ground level, but great starting field position here for the Cats. I'm surprised they're a lot more vocal on this sideline here. Sorry, for the Cheetahs. Yeah, I'm surprised that the Cats seem to have sort of like a little bit of a slump here, energy-wise. We'll see if the Cheetahs can capitalise on that. As it stands, Kwame asking, well, let me come back to that, Kwame. Lovely run there from Abana, and I can't tell if it's over 5 yards. I don't think it's quite the 10, but who's in last place as it stands? As it stands, the Cheetahs will be in last place. Both teams have got one more game to play, and this would tie the teams on record, but the Cats would have a 9-point head-to-head lead as it stands if it ended right now. So if Cats win, who goes down? No one goes down. It's the loser of the relegation promotion playoff game. Anyway, Vitri there avoiding some contact, fires the ball up somehow, and intended receiver there. I think it's number 3. Or is it 2? They need shoulder numbers. That's even in the BAFA rulebook. But I think that's Ahmed, number 2, for the Cheetahs. Yeah, so this isn't. We're not in a situation anymore where the bottom team are relegated. The bottom team play a playoff game against the team that win the playoffs for Division 1 or the Division 1 South in this team's case. So technically, if the Cheetahs lose, they've got 2 more chances to win a game and stay up. Lovely stop there from the Cats defence. Multiple players in on that. Yeah, so both teams have got a game left, and the Cats face the Blitz, and the Cheetahs face the Knights. And sort of, without being unfair, both teams are sort of earmarked to lose those games, which means this game's very, very important. But it certainly isn't a case of loser ends up last. But whoever ends up last just needs to win a game against the winner of Div 1 to stay up in the Prem. Oh, Abraham there, lovely catch, and a beautiful run. He was in, look at him, he's pumped. He was in coverage, in double coverage. And not only did he make the catch, he managed to continue to run and get those vital yards after catch. Brings the ball to the 18-yard line, and I'm going to move just out of the way a little bit so that I don't have the bodies in front. Oh, sorry, guys. Ball thrown up into the air. Again, Coker, the intended receiver. Someone saw something somewhere, but I didn't. I don't know if you guys did, but there's a flag thrown. There was 2 flags thrown. It looks like there's a flag for maybe dissent as well after, running their mouth after the play. Shout out to the stat man. It's Christopher. You got a shout out, mate. You just got a shout out on the live stream. Yeah. Stacey, yep. Yeah. So we're just waiting for this call. We'll just see what the ref says. Little bit of love there for Hux. Let's have a little look. What was the score of the last game? 10-8 was the score of the last game. So there's a 2-point difference. The Cheetahs won 10-8 the last game. So, okay, offsetting OPI, DPI and OPI. Wow, okay. Oh mate, he's just, why is he lined up there? Yeah. So offsetting interference calls there. Anyway, 1st and 10. Ball at the 18. Nothing's changed. 2 running backs in the backfield. So they've gone back to this formation. Abraham going into motion across, and a very high snap, but a nice pitch there to, I believe that's a Barney. He picks up 1st down yardage and more. And the Cheetahs, I forgot their name. The Cheetahs drive into deeper into the territory. It's actually Kyle Quay, number 23, was the ball carrier on that previous play. Like I said, the Cats are a little bit flat. They're flat on this sideline. I'm worried. Although I'm excited. The closer this game is, the better it is, right? The more exciting it is. But anyway, let's see. Victory, 1st and goal. Ball at the 7. Snapped. There was just immediate bodies on him. You saw 3, 4 when he just looked up, and it, tackled Shaq there, tackled by number 92 and 44 for the Cats. So Jay Hill. Is it, oh yeah, 92 there. Jay Hu, and yeah, I've got 44 as Alec Wills Eve. Yeah. Second down.
It's yours, Chris.
And sorry, I know there was people and things in the way. I'll try and move a little bit further forward. We're gonna invest. I'm gonna invest in a new camera with a mast, so that, like we don't have bodies in the way of these shots. Can't let them run the same gap every time. So single back this time, 3 receivers to the left and 1 to this side. The one this side is against Woods. Ball snap, QB looks up, fires to the left. Cool! I believe that's Ahmed. And it is Ahmed with a touchdown. And the lead is still the Cats, but it's squeezed down back to 1 score. Interesting here, but it looks like they're going to go for 1. They're lining up for 1, but they have done some sneaky stuff on special teams so far. But let's have a little look. So Abraham there holding, and Gleghorn, I do love fakes, yeah. Gleghorn, I'm like, fake everything.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up.
And oh, they got it. It was the reason for the was that there was a lot of pressure from that Cats defense there, but the Cheetahs managed to get the kickoff, get that extra point, and it's a 4-point game again. So the Sandwell Steelers in the NFC 1 Midlands won 10-6. Oh no, I forgot it. I saw it pop up. Yeah, 10-6 over the Northants Knights. It's a close game there. Be interesting to see how all of these, because today Div 1 and Div 2 are settled. It's the Prem that's got another playing week, and be interesting to see what the playoff structure looks like. A little onside kick, nicely fielded. Oh no, he did drop it, but it looks like he dove on it. It didn't. There wasn't a lot on it, so it wouldn't have bounced very far away from his body. The Cheetahs going for an onside there, which gives the Cats a nice starting field position. So first and 10, balls on 10:37 left in the game. Ball's on the 45-yard line roughly. Ball snap, pitched out there to Huxon. Look at him take off. He's gone down that sideline, taken out of bounds. Definitely a first down play and more. Not sure exactly what the yardage is, but we'll see shortly. Sorry for the camera there, I just want to adjust it. Just so I can get some of this sideline stuff. So first and 10, they do get over, the ball is over the halfway line. It's probably around the 43-yard line. Hux takes the ball again up the middle. Just really good running from him, getting past that second row. But again, very fast Cheetahs defense, managing to bring him down. It looks like he's good for first down yardage. We haven't quite got the signal yet. No, it looks like it's second down. God, that looks really close. Look, that's what I'm looking at. Look at where the ref stood. I know the stick's behind him, but yeah, it looked like he was first down. Anyway, it's not. It's second and short, second and 1. New running back in, takes the ball, number 29. Oh, he's just got daylight, and he takes it right down into, oh, they're trying to charge him over. He takes it right down deep into Cheetahs territory, inside the 10. It will be first and goal. Not quite getting the touchdown, but one hell of a run there from KJ Wynn, number 29. To the Cats, and KJ stays on. This Cats defense has been doing so well on the run, especially this drive. Do you stick with the run? I think you do. Let's see. So man goes in motion. Oh, Angeles avoids the first would-be tackler, but gets wrapped up by number 44, Camille Durack, and brought down. So second and goal, again, hard to tell where the ball is. I'd say it's around the 4 or 5 yard line. Angeles in the backfield, joined by a running back. Takes the ball, gets under pressure, fires it across the middle, and there is a flag, a late flag. That's got to be hit on the... This is, I think, sort of a long time coming. Number 97, Yeah, roughing the passer. There's been a couple of questionable hits from him so far in the game. We sort of said, oh, he's, might get called for one of these, and he does. Rory Gallagher there gives away a first down. Half the distance to the goal. Ball's going to be around the 2-yard line. He's just been sailing close to the wind so far, Gallagher has. So hopefully that's his that's a lesson learned for him. It's his last time doing it. First and goal. Terrible penalty to give up, isn't it, to give them a fresh set of downs that close to the end zone. And really nicely defended there. Actually a loss of a yard. 91, the tackler for the Cheetahs, Lee Farmer, takes down KJ Wynn for a yard loss. We can see the other KJ's back in now. KJ Hux, number 19. I can't see him. He is there. I saw. Oh yeah, there he is. So 2 receivers out wide right, 2 out wide left, and Hux in the backfield. Gets a pitch, got some space, but doesn't look like he manages to get it in. Certainly doesn't get it in, because that you would have had a big cheer. But does he get positive yardage? Yeah, he does. Just waiting for them to move the marker. It looks like he barely moved it, if that's where it's going to end up. But it is 3rd down and goal. Yeah, there's the marker, and where's the ref stood bang on where the ball is, and then you can see the pylon there. So what are they, 3 yards out, something like that? 3rd down and 3. Ball handed off here. I didn't get the handoff, did I? But managed to get the play in the end. But number 3 carrying that ball for the Cats, Aaron Wheatley. And that brings up 4th down. And what do? So it looks like they're going for a field goal. They've got a 4-point lead. That'll give them 7 points. Yeah, they are going for a field goal. So let's. We've got a pretty good angle on there, haven't we? Number 9 for the Cats, ready to take that field goal. Will Browning. Just got a little bit zoom in on this just to see the snap and the hold. And it's no good. Wide right. So they're just called kickoff. No, it's not kickoff. It's a turnover on downs. And not a bad. I know they didn't get points on the board, but they're still leading. And not a bad end result for the Cats, because, again, that they've pinned the Cheetahs back. The Cheetahs will now start on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. After that failed field goal attempt. So it's not a terrible situation for the Cats. They're still in the lead here in this 4th quarter. Timeout called by the Cats defence. There's 10 men on the field. So they were missing a D lineman. How long's left? Not sure, Jimmy. We don't have visibility of a game clock, but the sideline will update me as much as, and they have been updating me as much as possible. When we get inside the 2 minutes, obviously we get the 2 minute warning, and then for every time out that's called, the referee will announce how much time's left, but we haven't had the 2 minute warning yet. But as soon as I can give you an update, I will. QB drops back, fires over the middle. It's just wide open. There's just no one there. Number 4, like straight to a Cats defender. Number 44 gets the interception. Alec Wills Eve, I think that's his second of the game. That just was just a really odd pass. There literally was there wasn't a Cheetahs player near it. Maybe there should have been. But Victory, you can see on the sideline, QB walking off a bit dejected by that, but the Cats really got a good opportunity to capitalise. They've now got the ball, 1st and 10, into the Cheetahs territory, roughly around the 35-yard line. That's a great situation for them to be in here in the 4th quarter, leading by 4 points, with no one knows how much time's left. Set 57 from the sideline centre. It's the first time I've ever called a timeout. Anyway, pump faked, thrown deep to number 3, the intended receiver. He seems to be pointing at the DB, number 20. I think it's more taunting than it is a call for a DP. I know he's holding his hands out. Oh, he's saying it was a hold on his jersey. Not sure that I saw it, but anyway, brings up 2nd and 10. I think the Cats should stick to the running game here. It's been working for them. Just keep pounding it. You got the running backs. You got your KJs, KJ Hucks and KJ Wynn. They want the ball and they're very good runners and very effective in this game. So you can see Hucks back there with Angeles. Angeles takes the ball, fires it out to number 13 in the flat, and takes it out of bounds. Ben Bingham there. So under 5 minutes left. Yeah, just been told I'll get a proper update in a sec. But yeah, under 5 minutes left. 3rd and 1 for the Cats. So not quite first down yardage for them there. We're getting to the business end of this game. You can feel the tension building. They might get a delay of game here. No. Angeles takes it, throws it, intended receiver, not able to bring it in, but was certainly tightly covered there. I think it's number 4 there, yeah. Ale, who scored the previous touchdown for the Cats. So they've had one on the ground and one through the air. Looks like, the Cats are called in another timeout. I'm surprised. That's 2 timeouts in the last couple of minutes. You'd think with a game so close, they'd want to keep their timeouts for inside 2 minutes. But you know, if they score here a touchdown, then I suppose it's vindicated, right? Hopefully, the ref will say the time when the timeout's announced. But no, he's having a little drink. So I've just been told there's under 4 minutes left in the game. I don't know the exact. So it's 3 minutes and something, I can tell you that. and you can see the cats here. Oh, I don't know if you can see. I will show you. The cats on the sideline here, huddling up after calling that that timeout. They've got something planned. They know this is crucial. It's 4th down. It's 4th and 1. They've got the personnel to, I suppose, to pass and run this, but they've been most effective with their runs. QB goes under centre with a big back and a running back in Hux. You'd expect this one is the old, either a tush push or a handoff, straight up one of the A gaps. Tell him a defender, can't you? He's trying to get in the jump offside. You can see the Cheetahs very nicely disciplined there, not falling for it, and a big push. I mean, that looks good. That looked good. We're just waiting for the referees to spot it. We haven't had a signal just yet. Referee has put the ball down on the back over here, and it looks like it's a first down the other way. What? He didn't get it? And a jubilant offense coming on the field here after that stop from the Cheetahs defense. Oh, they're asking for a measurement here, which is fair enough. So the play will stop while they bring out the chains. If they agree to bring, they've already moved the stick. Oh no! So the down marker is at 1 and it's in line, and so they can't now properly do a measurement. That's frustrating for the cats here. But anyway, 1st and 10. It looks like there's a new quarterback in. Yes, there is a new quarterback. Number 12, Miles Owen Thursfield for the Cats. Hands the ball off, but D-line on it straight away. And 3 of them taking down the ball carrier, Abana, in the backfield for about a 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13. God, it's turned out lovely and sunny now. The weather was awful here earlier. At least all my kit's dried off now. I'll just put it in my car without having to worry, dry it. So 2nd and 13. QB boots out to his left, throws the ball. Oh, I mean, it doesn't look like there was anyone there. Or there was someone there, should I say. It doesn't look like that ball was catchable, should I say. So anyway, 3rd down and 13. Dan is saying, historically the Cheetahs D has kept us in games. I mean, that you could absolutely say that here. And do you know what? I've done a lot of 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. I've done a lot of live streaming for the Cheetahs the last couple of years, and I'd definitely back that. Their defense has, I've seen them on many occasions, sort of keep them in the game, keep the game alive. Anyway, quarterback here, number 12, throws it deep. Oh my God! What an interception! Tipped up in the air and then caught, taken down. He's still on his feet. He's going to take it all the way in. No, he's not. He is tackled short, but I mean that just won them the game. KJ win with that pick. What a pick! It went. He sort of like volleyball set it up for himself. Like two hands flew it into the air and then brought it and got it when it came down. Ran it all the way back inside the 10. I can definitely say that because the sticks are down. There's just the down marker. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. You reckon that's 5? They're telling me it's 5. It's hard to tell. It doesn't really matter, does it? That was a hell of a play. What a clutch play from this defense. Unbelievable. So Angeli's back in His offense back in. Huck's back in. 13 in motion. Hucks takes the pitch. Oh, he's fighting, isn't he? Look at him going back the other way. He's got people. He's got a man gone him, and he does get tackled by it's Downs, number 4. And we're just. It looks like there's a timeout being called. That was definitely a tackle for a loss, and quite a loss, because it's now second down, probably about 12 or 13. So second and goal from the 12 or 13, should I say. So Cats timeout. Scoreboard blew over again. It gets very windy in this little bit here. So Cats obviously looking to extend their lead back to a 2-score lead. Low snap. Angeles makes light work of it. Keeps his head up. Doesn't like what he sees. Scrambles. Keeps his head up again. Fires the ball into the end zone, and there's just no one there. There were players from both sides closing down. It was sort of thrown right in the middle of them, and no one able to make a play on it. Third down. I just noticed on the I want to say it in a second because the game's being played. Third and goal. Angeles takes the ball, looks up, fires the ball to his left, and there's no one there catching it. Field goal unit comes back on again for the Cats. Yeah, I just noticed on the Hertfordshire Cheetahs roster, Dan Wiggins is our O-line coach, and Dan Wiggins has been in the chat. Dan Wiggins, why aren't you there? Or there? Here, should I say. So, what we got? Number 4 is the snapper, LA. Number 3 is the holder, Aaron Wheatley. And number 9 is the kicker, Will Browning. Let's see how those guys pull together here. And it's good! And those are 3 big points. However, it's still just a 1-score game. But a better situation because it's a 7-pointer, so it forces a point after, successful point after either a 7 or a 7 or a 1 or a 2, should the Cats score. Why do I keep getting the teams wrong and everything wrong? Should the Cheetahs score? Should I say? Just see the spectators next to me saying this is where they ran it back down to the 2-yard line. But yeah, it's a good point. This is a really important starting. This will be a really important starting field position for the Cheetahs here, right? So that the further they go, the better it is for the Cats. So Browning just ready to kick off after securing the 3 points in the previous play. Coker takes it, takes off, carrying the ball on his inside arm, but really nicely tackled there. And I think he's 85. He's happy with himself. It certainly was 85 making the tackle there. Tyler Bennett. Looks like ref's time, 2-minute warning. He's not been saying that. Normally the refs will say the time when they do time, like when there's timeouts or when there's 2-minute warnings. They haven't been doing that. First and 10 for the... Oh, and it's picked up on first down. And I think it's that man again. It is number 29, KJ Wynn. And that's the last two series. And I think the last two defensive plays for the Cats. KJ Wynn has intercepted the ball and taken it down into the red zone of the Cheetahs. And I think I called his last one a clutch play, but that's another clutch play. It's two clutch plays from him back to back. The QB for the Cheetahs here, it's not Vitry. I don't know. Maybe he's injured, but he's gone off. I'm sorry. I know there's a bit of a weird camera angle there, but there's a player down just getting treatment. Yeah, it's the second string QB that's thrown back-to-back interceptions here in this fourth quarter. Doesn't quite get it in. Oh no, they do get it inside. Don't get it inside the 10. The ball looks like it's probably around the 22-yard line. This message from Alicia was sent prior to that previous play, so she must be really happy. Tyreek there, also pleased with KJ. I mean, this is the KJ game, right? You got one of them scoring a ridiculous touchdown, one getting 2 picks and some really good runs.
Just as you can see Anthony over there.
Yeah.
The previous interception was 44 yards.
Yeah.
That led to a field goal, which was 32 yards.
Right.
This interception was 26 yards.
Okay.
We're now on the 19.
Cool. They're on the 19-yard line. The previous 140 left. Cool. I just got a little update. So the previous interception by KJ went 44 yards. This one didn't go as far, but the field goal was a 35-yard field goal. Here she goes again. Alicia giving KJ some love. And he deserves it. Fantastic play by him. There is still a player down. I can't really see much of it because of the angle that I'm stood and the number of players that are in the way. Is the first thing. I don't know if the QB's injured. I can see him on the sideline. He's still got his kit on, but he may well be injured. I'm fairly sure that the last play that he had, he threw an interception as well. Because I can remember him sort of walking off a bit dejected after the play. But yeah, do you know what? I can't even see if it's a Cats or a Cheetahs player down. I literally just can't. I just know that there's a bundle of players, a bundle of people. It is a Cats player. Oh, sorry, it is a Cheetahs player, and he's limping off. He's walking off. Oh, sorry, I think I had that on screen, but yeah, he's just getting clapped off now. I think that's the last we'll see of him today. Just given the amount of time left in the game and the fact that he's having to be helped off. Hopefully nothing too serious. And we pick up 1st and 10. First play on the back of that turnover. Sorry, I'm just going to move the camera a little bit closer. So Angeles and co back in. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. And Hucks in the backfield with him. Pitches it out to Hucks. He's getting some yardage on this play. He takes it in, but it looks like he stepped out of bounds. He's definitely upset about that, but the referee was right there. I mean, like, you know, it's... I'd back the referee's call here. He literally stood right there. So unfortunately for Hucks, he did step out of bounds. 2nd down and 4, so he gained 6 yards on that play before stepping out of bounds. Sorry, I know Huck's family's watching this, but I think on those sort of calls, the refs are usually pretty spot on. He was right in front of the referee. But a good first down play, 6 yards, 2nd and 4. I mean, if you were the offensive coordinator, you'd give it to Hucks again, wouldn't you? He's pissed off, wants something to prove, but he doesn't. Gets it number 4, who takes it right to the outside before getting tackled, and that's Aaron Wheatley, and he definitely picks up some yards. We're just waiting to see. Doesn't quite get the first down. It's just see there where the down marker is, or the referee, whichever one you want to go off of. Probably 3rd and 2. So the clock's still running. The player was tackled inbounds, and there is a timeout called by the Cheetahs here to stop the clock. Hopefully, come on, ref, let's hear the time. No, like what I've been noticing is the line judge has been making the timeout calls, like doing the gesture. But the white cap has then not been doing the gesture and saying that, because normally what they do is, for those who don't know, they'll say it's a timeout. They'll say how many minutes are left and how many timeouts each team have got left. They just haven't been doing it. Well, he hasn't been doing it. It's just weird. And anyway, Angie takes it, and he's immediately got pressure on him, and they're looking to do the old scrum to get him in. And there's another timeout called from the. There we go. Look, the ref signalled that one. They're calling for a field goal, 4th down and short. But I mean, you could say a field goal here seals the game from 10 points. We're inside 2 minutes. I don't know how far inside the 2 minutes we are, but I'd be very surprised if a team can come back from a 10-point deficit in this short time. So we've got the same personnel here for the Cats as the last one. So LA snapping it, Aaron Wheatley holding it, and Will Browning kicking it. Good snap, good hold, and that looks like that sealed it. Just wait for the referee's signal. He signalled it over here. I didn't see the signal from the other ref. Anyway, so that's 3 points. Oh, look, now it's gone all gloomy and dark here. And it's going to rain again. And that's a 10-point game. So here in the fourth quarter, that makes the score Cambridgeshire Cats 19, Hertfordshire Cheetahs 9, and the Cats ready here to kick off again. Oh, it's just started raining. Why? Right, just in time for me to pack up, all my stuff getting wet again. Anyway, touchback. The Hertfordshire Cheetahs will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. I can't believe it's raining again. I might just wait until it dries, no matter how. Yeah, Victory's still out. I can see him on the sideline there. So wait and confirm who the quarterback is for the Cheetahs. It is once again number 12, Miles Owen Thursfield. First and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. Heavy rain coming down all of a sudden. Where did that come from? There is a flag. I think it's a delay of game. Five yards, 1st and 15 for the Cheetahs here. The rain really not helping the Cheetahs trying to drive a long way downfield to get some points on the board and try and close this 10-point gap. They do run it. It is Shaq, I believe, that's got... Oh, no, it's not. It's a Barner. Oh! I thought they might have got flagged for hitting him out of bounds there, but he jumped as he was hit. So it looked probably a little bit worse than it actually was. But a 1-yard pickup, second and 9 for the... Oh no, a 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 9 for the Cheetahs. I forgot it was 1st and 15. Ball handed off to a Barner again. He's got a lot of space that he's running into, doing really well here. Time still on. He was tackled in bounds, and it is not a first down. I think they're going to spike the ball here. It's 3rd down. Looks like they called a timeout. No, I don't know what's going on. It is a first down, so they've blown a whistle to stop the clock. What was that? There's another. That's it, game. So the Cats win. By 10 points. Oh. So QB Angeli's, I believe that's it. His mother has actually donated £1.99 to the stream, which is really, really nice, but also with a lovely message for Jacob, and a really lovely way to cap off a very, very important win here for the Cats. So both teams have got one game left. The Cats own the head-to-head. So if they finish on the same record, which they currently have got the same record, and they both got one more game left, then it is the Cheetahs that will be representing the Premier South in the relegation/promotion game later this season. But yeah, been a really good game, and I know like the scoreline isn't big, but the scoreline wasn't big last time between these two, and it was a really good game. Like I said, that it was a game where territory and execution were the two big differences. There was never really a moment of, or maybe towards the end, a little bit of momentum from the Cats defence with those two massively crucial interceptions, which just took the wind out of the sails of the Cheetahs, and effectively secured the points that won the game for the Cats. But yeah, really good stuff. A lot of comments coming in saying congrats and well done to the Cats, and really well deserved. And thanks guys for watching this with us. It's been a pleasure to live stream this one, and it stopped raining as well, which is good. And so I'm going to pack up and go home, and we'll catch you guys. We are live streaming next week. We've got the Bristol Aztecs versus the London Warriors on Saturday night, so got that to look forward to. And yeah, we'll catch you guys soon. Thanks very much.